Not necessarily. You can build off of this using some lessons here. Step out for a moment, princess. Do a save. Then when you have an autosave, we can just go off of that. Or use the main file. Oops. These are different families. Each of these is a separate thing with save files underneath it. I can't switch between these. Okay, now this isn't perfect. This has some issues, but I built this as an example. Can't really zoom in.
What's the level?
To show you an example. This is using, instead of just a straight line here, I put a kink. It is still a straight line ultimately, but it does this kind of loop thing so we can fit more buildings into this area instead of just having them along these parts of the road, right?
Yeah.
Should probably. Or whatever. And then it has services in amongst there. And then roadblocks on either side so that they stay within here. There's also an option. We'll get back in a moment here. In this city, I have a loop. I have a ring with houses.
You should put it right by the house.
The industry is not here because there's a blockade here, roadblock. So industry doesn't necessarily go to the houses per se, but it walks near enough to the houses that they get credit for it. See what I mean?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Like I have a couple. You have a housing loop over here too. I want to say this was my main one in this game.
Look,
I think this is my first one here. Because yeah, it's got my palace and my mansion.
How much is in your mansion?
I don't know. 228 dibbons. But I was just... Stop pushing on me. But I was illustrating the principles that I'm trying to tell you about.
Okay.
I don't think that you necessarily need to restart.
So maybe
But I do think, now that you see what I mean, what you can do is you could build a road here. And then you can have reed gatherers, papyrus makers, yada, 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 all in here. They'll have access, because they're walking by these guys. Give them a engineer and a police and whatever bare necessities they need on their own here. But you don't have to move the roadblock or give them access to anything. They'll just walk by here, and that'll be good enough. You put the actual industry up here, and they won't be... They'll be able to walk by and get access, but the buildings will be far enough away the houses won't get mad. Make sense?
Yeah. So I gotta build a road.
You are paused. You will need to unpause to do anything. Look at me. Look at me. Get that out of your mouth. You need to leave. You're being a disruption. You need to go somewhere else. Now, I think you are too far away.
Okay.
I'm not certain, but I think you need to run like right by those houses. So you may need to kind of curve in and get right behind them.
Okay.
And leave it as it is. Leave it as it is. Here, I'll show you what I mean. No, I'm not sure you're following me.
Whoa.
There you go. Now, you don't want them to go past that because you don't want them to get off into here. But you'll need get yourself a firehouse, architect's post. There you go. Oops, that's too close together. Couple reed gatherers. Here's a storage yard.
Why are there a bunch of people?
If you do this, then they won't take the stuff from over here. This will focus on reeds and papyrus. Right?
What's that? School? No.
Papyrus makers.
Then
Okay, so the reed gatherers are going up here. They'll bring them in here. These guys will work it, and you'll have their stuff here.
And then
You will want your Scrabble school to be here, in the housing loop somewhere, wherever you put it.
so
You have another
Smart
message.
boy.
You need more people.
We have like 1,000. I have 10 messages? Okay, I'm deleting them all.
Are you going to rebuild that clay pit? Or are you going to let... Here's another way you can help your employees. You know you got too much pottery? Well, why don't you stop making pots?
Yeah, this is what I was gonna do.
We don't need that clay pit. We don't need these potters. Now maybe when we start noticing our supplies are going down, sure. But in the meanwhile, let's crank up these brewers because we got all this stuff we're not using.
And we should get like maybe no. I think.
Well, we've got 2 barley farms. We have we have barley. We have 1,600 barley sitting in here. We have to use it. If anything, we can cut the barley farm and get back to, or even just you get back to chickpeas or just leave it. Now,
no,
do you want to consider moving your thing, or do you want to try seeing if you can make like a loop thing or something, or forget those houses and try to make another housing block somewhere else with its own services?
well, now you did
Can I do
those.
Can I do none of those?
Now you did those. I think it'd actually be okay. Now.
Well, to be fair, these guys are the reason these guys have access to the industry. But
Oh, you
What
need to
is-
still do the papyrus school.
it needs a second type of food, which we don't have in this scenario. All right, they harvested. Do we want to kill one of those barley farms? They didn't even get that barley harvest or any of those chickpeas. No, we got the chickpeas, but he has nowhere to go.
How come? Oh, you gotta wait.
Yeah, you need more people.
Approving.
You're short 4 here. You're short 4 here. So it's not a lot, but
8.
Wait, shit.
Oh wait, you need to place the school down.
I know.
where is your beer? You have no beer anywhere? Oh, because they have nowhere to put it.
Oh. Dude, should we do another storage yard?
Why not? We can make this pottery and barley. Can stick that way. And then we'll plonk another guy here. And you'll hold the beer. Hold my beer! Now, you still have a problem where you don't have enough workers. Especially because these guys keep fluctuating a lot. So, that's why I'm saying it may be a good idea to bring in another housing block. Even if you don't raise them super high, you can cap them off by only giving them access to certain things. Well, you can bring in a few more people to make sure you've got just enough of your workers. Make sense?
No, but okay.
Well, ask away. What are your questions? Oh, you've got papyrus building up, so you can bring a Blanca Scribal School down. In fact, we're going at such a rate we can actually probably cut these. There's one thing. Yeah, there's one thing that's really kind of hurting you. So let's slow our production down. 3% complete. Go down. Oops. I'll get back to you in a second. Alright. Go ahead and slow down. Oh! Great. This is what I was just talking about. Trade with other cities.
Oh, yeah. So basically...
Now, here's what you can do with all your crap. Here's you. No. Here's us. These guys want to trade. Oh, they don't buy anything.
Oh.
These guys want to trade. They will buy papyrus.
Okay, I'll do that. Hey,
No,
Daddy.
I am showing you.
Okay. So.
Relax. I am showing you. Okay? Now keep in mind, because of the graphics thing, ignore this part. This is the map here. So right now we have those two cities. We can use these guys to buy... Look, we could import a second kind of food to upgrade your houses more with figs. We could buy our reeds and then turn them into papyrus. So we don't have... No one will sell it or buy our pottery, unfortunately. But this papyrus industry that I just killed, we can rebuild it. They'll buy our extra papyrus, and that will become money for us.
Okay.
So how you'll do this is you have to pay to open the route first.
Okay. Done.
And, what about
what
those
is it?
two?
That's
Oh, wait,
what
They're
I-
not. Yeah. It'll be a little more colored in and has a flag on it if you can trade with them. Is there a particular reason? Is there a particular reason you're not doing that? Why are you ignoring what the game is telling you to do? Excellent inundation coming.
Yeah, I was gonna go do that right now. Okay, now.
Go do what? You were right here and you closed it. Pay to open traders. Yes. If you click on Visit Overseer, it'll take you right there. So you have the route, but nothing is happening. To export, you'll have to click here. Close that out. That's reeds. Papyrus. Here. It says exportable. Click to export. And now, I'm not super worried about supplies. You can let the overseer handle it, or you can tell it, hey, I want to keep 100 on hand. Stop it and listen. I'm giving you instructions. Sit up straight and put these things aside. Alright? Come on. And so that'll make sure that, especially for something like pottery where you are using it, you don't want your own houses to devolve because you sold all your pots, right? Key right here. That's how you can control that.
Okay.
Or let the overseer handle it. Your choice.
No, I don't want to have the overseer do it. So do I click
Click
this?
on it again, and then tell how much you want to keep. You don't need, from experience, I can tell you don't need to keep much papyrus on hand. I honestly would leave it at 100. You have one building that's using it, and put the rest to get as much money as you can.
Okay.
Also, so in future, if we want to turn our pottery off because we're making too much, just come to this, to the resource in here, and click Industry is on to just turn it off. You want to destroy your stuff, and you can just control your supply levels that way.
Okay. So how do I proceed?
Hit the check mark in the bottom right,
Check.
and then the bottom right icon there is the
This?
go return. Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, what's this?
Delete.
You haven't actually opened those things.
Oh.
Double check.
Employees
Roadmap,
needed.
trade with other cities. Okay, then education. So I think the only other building, we can see if the library is available.
Do I do this? Oh.
Oh, I guess it would be under there, and it wasn't.
Well, maybe, probably not, but it would probably tell us if the library is available.
We still need more people. So we were going to make a small housing block.
Okay.
Now, if you don't want to do it, we can bring Moo in. I mean,
No, I
honestly,
wanna
we
do
should
it.
let Moo come in and do a bit, because you've been at it for a while.
Okay, but I want to do the housing thing because I have an enormous plan.
What do you think? Do you like the kind of U-bend I showed you, or a circle? that I showed you.
So bend.
All right.
So
So we're gonna let's find a place where we've got some space to put it. The houses, they need like one spot needs to have some green, and the rest can be desert, if that helps you. And we're not too picky about where this housing block is, are we?
I want it like right here, like right here.
Maybe we should pick another festival.
You want to try to have it go around the festival square?
Oh yeah, that's what I. Yeah, that's a good. Okay, I can do it. You can do it.
Ah, we now have 900 beer.
Yay!
Can I send it?
Send.
Oh, when did we get this? They want 800 papyrus. So, what we have to do is we have to go here. We can't export now until we get our 800. Right?
Second.
Oh, it just came up, like right as we went in there.
Ah.
We are cranking out papyrus like crazy. We'll be able to meet that.
Yeah, definitely. No
Now,
sweat.
you want to try to go like on the on both sides, inside and out? Stop. 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 So this lets us... That's kind of how you can gauge it out, right? And then you'll want to plonk a roadblock on the end. And then you'll need to put... Remember, you'll need fire and all that coverage within your block.
Yeah.
Okay? Alright, carry on.
So, should I still keep doing it there?
I
Okay.
suggest you make it a little bit bigger.
Well, yeah, it's not finished. I just started it. And go all the way around. Now watch. How far out are you going? Are you watching? You have 2 spaces to the square?
1, 2.
Mm-mm. All, build on the third. So there are 2 empties and then a
1,
empty, empty, then road. Yep. And then meet your pieces up here. Alright, then you'll want a roadblock on your other end. Alright, now think, before you even put the houses down, make sure you've got your... Well, if you're not going to fill it with houses, fine. But think about where you need your services too.
Ooh, so this.
And remember, get your basic services only before you need them. Otherwise, your houses will grow more than you want, right? Because you were tardy in fulfilling the requests for Wajit for 900 flasks of beer, your kingdom rating has fallen.
Wait, we're
Yeah, you
supposed
were
to
late,
get some.
So, I'll just show you real quick. Here. Kingdom rating is 15. You need to be 40 before you can succeed the mission. But this gives you an idea. But you have a new request. If you can fulfill it on time, it'll raise. Okay, you'll have opportunities to bring it back.
Okay.
Okay, as you were.
And then back to here. What's this? What does it do?
Architect's post. That stops it collapsing.
And then.
Okay, you will need to plonk your houses down. May I make a quick note? Look at your storage yard up north.
This one?
No, look up there.
North.
Ah!
Notice how you have tons of reeds. So we're bringing in reeds a lot faster than we're making paper.
Mm-hmm.
So remember what I showed you can do.
Yeah.
Go to the overseer.
Oh, shit.
I think it's the one with the big jar. Click on reeds. And turn the industry off for a bit. Until we need it again.
So what does that do?
It means you're going to stop making reeds. Until you tell it. Like, those buildings are going to shut down. And those workers will go elsewhere. So that helps your employment issue. Weren't we going to destroy at least one of those barley farms? Well, now it's close to the harvest. Let's wait until the next harvest. Because we don't need the barley so much.
Okay.
In fact, I would strongly recommend, let's open this up, or else we're going to just completely lose that barley, which would be bad.
Okay.
But once it's harvested, let's delete those. Let's get some chickpeas going again. We're starting to use up our food.
Well,
Sound
yeah,
good?
we'll take down
Oh,
one
perfect,
barley.
perfect. I'd get rid of them both. We can't. We have stores and hundreds and hundreds. Right?
Too much.
I guess.
There.
Four chickpeas, perfect.
Oh, we didn't. Okay. Again. Darn it! Time ran out just as we got there. But hey,
But that's crazy.
still, what's good about it is now we can start making money again.
Okay.
Alright, let's get your houses down. Get some people in here.
And also, I'm gonna put garden.
Oh, there's one more thing they're gonna need. Honestly, Princess, I wouldn't even put gardens down until they're unhappy. Because we don't want to be spending too much money. Also, is there a reason you're only doing 1 deep houses?
Nope.
What's the first basic need, even before food?
People.
Water.
Water. I highly recommend getting a water supply. What Oshaks?
That this water supply. We're gonna have.
Just needs to be in the green area. And here, you don't need to be super picky about where it goes, because you know he's not going to go outside of this ring. Right? Because you have your roadblocks.
Now the sad little people, it's not gonna be sad anymore.
Ta-da!
So I'm starting to get a feel for the stuff you have to keep watching. Like, hey, how's our storage yard doing? Are we burning up our reeds? Not yet. Even with 6 papyrus makers, you're not using up the 2 reed gatherers are outpacing it. And here's another little detail. Notice a lot of the reeds are gone. So by stopping, you give nature time to see that to screw back. You give the natural resource time to recover.
Yeah, dude.
All right, chickpeas are going, and here are people coming.
Oh, look at all
What's
this.
our? We actually have some unemployment now.
That's good.
So as people come in, we're going to need jobs for them.
Oh, village noble.
Because that's another consequence. Not only did your kingdom rating fall because you were slow, like just a hair. I mean, we have 6 papyrus makers. And their demand really was unreasonable.
Yeah.
But be that as it may, they wanted it, and you were just a hair slow. So now they're not going to buy so much. So the thing is, these other cities, they're not going to just buy infinite papyrus. They'll only buy so much. And now they're not going to buy as much.
That's okay.
If you want to see how much they will buy and have bought, you can go to the map. That's the big sun thing in the upper right. So it's Nekhen right there. Click on it. So they will now buy 1,500 total, and that's per year, I believe. But however, whatever the cycle is, they'll buy 1,500.
Okay, wait
And
a
so
minute.
far they've bought about half of that.
What about that guy?
They don't trade. That's us.
Our city! That's all the things that. Wait, what's our city?
No, can you go back to the map real quick? You notice the name of that place? A little bit south. A little bit south of our city. South of our city. South, which is down.
Down.
Oh, just the next thing south of our city.
For you.
Fayum. Sound familiar?
Nope.
Yep.
Where do you remember it from, Pippi? You can close out of here and get your game going. Just right click on it, Princess. Why are you watching over there? No.
What?
Is it from Quest for Glory 3?
No.
What?
It's one of Mom's games.
Fire.
Called Fayum.
Wait, is it that Egypt game?
It's one of Mom's games.
Okay.
Now, pay attention.
Okay, let's see. We got a lot of stuff. Game saved. Okay,
Oh,
so.
Now, before, here's what I mean about balancing. So, the next thing your houses would need would be food, right? Now, number 1, you've fallen behind on your stock, feeding your others, and then number 2, hover over your palace. What's your unemployment? Do you need more people to come in right now?
No.
No, so don't even upgrade them. How are your gods doing?
Oh, you got a message.
You've brought some people in. As more people come in, then you need more shrines and things. They're still okay. You have 3 shrines each. Well, Congenial is obviously very happy because you have like 5+ signs by each of them.
How about we hold a new festival?
Why? They're happy.
30.
Why spend the money?
Well, 33.
There was something. So what does it say up top? I think we might have missed a tutorial. Can we check your messages?
No, I think.
Not that. I don't think we got a pop-up or something. Maybe it was in the trade tutorial. Import bricks so you can build a mastaba.
So
This is what we came here to do. This is the monuments.
Import bricks.
It's in the religious section, I think. Maybe it hasn't unlocked because it wants you to actually do the importing first.
What's important?
So you have to get bricks.
Okay, now we are out of reeds. See that?
No!
So why don't we turn our papyrus things on, or our reeds on, so that we can stock up here real quick.
Oh, but what about the thing we do that we need?
Now if we click on, we need to import clay. So you click on clay. Click to import.
Sure.
Is it clay or bricks?
Clay.
Bricks.
It was bricks. There's bricks. Turn that off. I said turn it off.
How?
What do you mean how? Turn it off.
Okay.
Bricks. We do not have the right root. Oops.
Okay.
So let's go check.
Alright.
What about up there?
There's only one other place. Well, that's open, right?
Yep.
Cells. Bricks. I'll let him manage it. There's another way to manage instead of worrying about the number. Storage yard. That only holds bricks. This is the only one that doesn't have any orders right now. Oh, it does. Okay, this is the only place where bricks will go, so that will never pay. You'll never have more than 1 yard full of bricks. So I think you must need. Yeah, you must need to actually get the bricks in before it gives you the monument tutorial.
Okay.
Hey, why don't you let, since you put that down, why don't we let Moo do a bit here?